Have you ever had those moments in your life when nothing seems to be going your way? Challenges at work, deadlines piling up, people not cooperating, seeming as though life keeps placing one wall after next on your path. Can anyone relate? Yeah, but what if these moments that felt so hard and frustrating were not here to stop you, but to mold you into a stronger, more effective and wiser version of yourself? Because the truth is, those walls are not on your way. They are part of your way. And they're not here to break you. They're here to reveal to you the real you. And those challenges, those deadlines, those frustrating people, they're all stirring up in you those old survival emotions you've been living by, the fears, the doubts, insecurities. And the reason you feel them is not because something is wrong with you or with the world around you, but because you're ready. You're ready to let them go. You're ready to grow, and you're ready to change. And this change does not come from controlling the external circumstances. It comes from facing the emotions, the circumstances that are stirring up in you, and learning how to work with them instead of running away from them. Because every wall is a stepping stone towards the next version of your life, your career, your breakthrough, your relationships, your purpose. And when you walk through them, you don't just come out stronger on the other side, but you come out more real, more authentic, more you. And this is where emotional regulation comes in, because how you manage your emotions will determine whether those challenges will derail you or if they become your opportunities to transform, to grow, to evolve and lead with more impact. And emotional regulation isn't just about regulating your reactions. It's about harnessing the energy your emotions carry, because every emotion is energy in motion. And how you use them will determine whether this energy works for you or against you. So here, some of the benefits of high emotional energy. And I know it's a busy slide, but just take a moment to absorb. High emotional regulation helps you to improve focus, productivity, problem solving, relationships, and just imagine, what would your life be like if you could bring that level of energy and focus into every single challenge that you face? But this energy does not just appear magically. It gets cultivated from within. And one way of cultivating high emotional energy is through a practice known as emotional accountability, where you notice your emotions, you understand what triggers them, and then you take responsibility for how you respond instead of projecting your blame outside. Because when you own your emotions, you own your power. Your energy is no longer being wasted and fragmented on things you cannot control. And instead, it is focused on what you can control: your choices, your actions, your responses. So let's just take a moment to become very present as to where our energy is going to. Who are we holding accountable for our anger, for our annoyance, disappointment? And when we do that, do we have more energy or do we have less energy? And how much of this truly within our control? So the only question we really should be asking ourselves, how do I stop wasting my energy on things that I cannot control and start directing it to what I can control, so I can have more strength, more clarity to deal with the walls? So research has shown that when we label our emotions and when we reframe the meaning of a situation, it frees up a lot of mental energy, which helps us to start thinking more creatively and respond more effectively. So, for example, when you say, I feel anger, instead of I am angry, you create a psychological gap between you and the emotion. And that distance enables your brain to step outside of the blame mode and find space for more clearer thinking and active. And then when you reframe the situation by asking, what is this teaching me? Instead of why is this happening for me, or to me rather, again, you are training your brain to focus on opportunity rather than a threat or a challenge. So what do we do when we hit the wall? You hit the wall, we face it, we notice our emotions, you take accountability, and then we look for a lesson, for opportunity. And when you do that, you boost your emotional energy. And it's your emotional energy that is the superpower that helps you to transform your walls into your genius, because it gives you the confidence to start making high pressure decisions, boost your productivity, solves problem creatively, and it impacts and increases your leadership presence. Every wall is a doorway to your next breakthrough, and what determines whether or not you get through them is not your effort or strategy, but your energy and focus. So next time you hit the wall, ask yourself, where is my energy going? Is it taking me towards the solution, or does it keep me circling the same problem? Thank you so much.